Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Bella. I am. The time now is 5:30 p.m. where I am on March 24th, 2024. And I always like to say the date and time uh, because of my past channels being hijacked or not properly allowed to flow with the algorithms of YouTube. Um, so, at any rate, again, welcome back to Bella. I am. In this video, I think I'm going to call it IE information for your information. Uh, Family cast spells on me. Now, my intuition is telling me that family and others, ex partner or partners, my ex husband and an ex uh, guy friend, um, they all cast spells on me. Um, Unbeknownst to me, before trying to figure out why things were transpiring in the house that I shared with whom I believe was my brother, but I don't think he was a brother because I don't think my mom is my mom. But anyway, until I learn any different, it's questionable. Um, so anyway, things were just spiraling out of control while sharing an apartment with this particular person that I thought was my brother. So we'll just call him Randy. That's his name, Randy. Um, so at one point, I was going back and forth to the doctor to see what was going on with me. You know, my blood pressure running high, and then it adjusts itself. Um, and then at one time, I guess whatever spell they did on me, they made me paralyzed. My lower right side became paralyzed for like 4 days. And I was like, oh my God, what is going on? And because um, I was in an auto accident, kind of like back to back, one with an ex, but I believe both of these car incidents correlates with the gang stalking of my family and others. They pre-arranged it to happen, in other words. And that's just my gut feeling telling me that they organized these things to transpire. So when I became, paralyzed because of the gang stalking, when I go to doctors and them not wanting to tell me truth about what they're putting in my chart or what do they think is going on with my body at the time I'm visiting them. So as all this is unraveling before me, my intuition is telling me that yes, my family are my gang stalkers, paying others to gang stalk me, as well as an ex lover and my ex husband. They are all incorporating a whole bunch of people to do various different things because they work in various entities uh, where employment where they are employed. So that's how they're able to clone my phone, do different things when I go to the hospital, um, have people following me. Uh, at one point, sharing the apartment with my brother, uh, we always left someone at the house. Someone would have to be at the house because at that time I didn't know it was my family actually being my gang stalkers. So they kept up the facade that no, it's outsiders doing it to us, but it was them doing it to me, if that makes sense to everyone. So anyway, it would always be someone at the house. So if I go out to run an errand or what have you, then Randy is at home and vice versa until he faked like he was sick. But then again, he could have gotten sick because Yeshua was tired of him secretly doing things to siphon my energy and to cause me sickness in my body, him and the others. So, again, just after the auto accidents, I had MRIs and stuff like that. So I was thinking, something was wrong with my spine, which something could be wrong with my spine. I don't know. Every now and then I do still have different pains or ailments in my spine. But I never, thank God, gotten paralyzed again. So, and it is my belief that it was due to them ganging up on me, unbeknownst to me, but since I know now that it was them, their spell work has a harder time setting root upon me, along with other earth angels. And I thank you so very much for your prayers and dedication to give me justice concerning this issue, because I am the lone wolf out here, so to speak. But I do believe that I do have some hidden helpers, and I'm very grateful for them. And like I said before in my other videos, I'm looking forward to justice prevailing for me in this situation. It's been a long, tumultuous situation. However, um, this is where my predestined life is at this particular time for Yeshua to place me in a different placement. Right now this is a bent situation, but it's not a bent situation. It's part of the situation to get me where I am going to succeed and excel and thrive, in telling people that don't commit suicide when you're being bullied. There is a creator out there that wants to help you. In my long time, I had to seek the creator. So I know it wasn't myself protecting me from all these people. It has to be an entity outside of myself. So seek the higher powers. Get in tune with your spirituality, your spirit, your ancestors. They've been very helpful. My archangels have been very helpful in other things. But those mainly because they are very necessary for you to connect with. at any rate, it's very sickening. It's sad that people that raise you, who may not be my family, mind you, only allowed you to live until you were old enough to care for yourself. Because I did leave the house. Well, Randy left to go to the military. And then my older sister, or his sister, Andra, got married to a man in the military. So it was just myself there and Sandra, the lady that I thought was mom but isn't. Her and her husband, the Reverend, who was not so reverent. Anyway, they were doing little things they were doing witchcraft, dark magic, to upset me in the household, to cause me to say, you know what, F this, I'm just going to run away. So that's what I did. And then lo and behold, I got pregnant with my daughter at 17. I had her when I was 18 though. But anyway, back to the subject. I never moved back into a house with them again. And so I thought the video had stopped. But anyway, I never moved back in the house with them again. And so from that day forward, I've been out here doing things on my own. But I never did drugs, any harsh drugs, should I say. I think in my 20s, let me see, I met my husband for the first time because I married him twice like a fool. I just think that if you exit a relationship and you are friendly or amicable, that's great. But I don't subscribe to entertaining it again. Just my experience, I wouldn't entertain it again with anyone that I exit from. At any rate, I never went back to the house. So I've always cared for myself, getting little jobs here and there, or I would get a job for a little bit, do like some other people, and then I get on welfare for a little bit and get my income tax. But lo and behold, there was something else special for me, and that is why Sandra and her husband did various things to cause me to leave their home abruptly. Yeah, so, but at any rate, I made it through that because the Creator, He knew who I was. When I still was trying to find myself, He knew who I was. He didn't allow me to go out there and be murdered, be taken advantage of where I had no recourse. But little do you know, if you're out there that young, yes, you are being taken advantage of. But the Creator was still always there, where I made it out alive and well, and never turned to drugs or hoeing, like they say. Did I date a lot? Of course. I was young, but let me see. I married my husband. I was what, 24, 25 when we first met. So anyway, That didn't work out the first time. I think we got a divorce less than 2 years. Separated for about 5 years. And then why did we get back together? Because he knew something that I didn't know. And that's why we're here today, where they're trying to gang stalk me because of things that things that they're doing in secret, but not so secret. But anyway, Justice Department, let's bring that justice to me, please. Let's make those necessary arrests. I thank you so very much. And I thank the divine supreme source and the universe for exposing what harm these people have done to me. Now, they have done a whole lot of things, like using an energy weapon on me, even at my job. Yeah, where I worked 15 and a half years, where there was a particular supervisor uh, that was very, I guess, it's not intrigued. Maybe at first she was intrigued, but then it turned into felony jealousy, where I am since middle school. I learned that you can't keep a lot of female friends because I'm a female and I knew my dark side. So we're not so nice at times, but I have balance with my dark side. But I just know females are messy. So we'll end it there. Certain ones that aren't woke, but even if you are woke, I still believe females are more messier than males. And that was my belief back then. But I tend to believe it's just people in general, whether you're male or female, because there are some men that are messy too. So anyway, with these people in these covens or secret societies or whatever they call themselves doing dark magic on me, they did succeed for a minute there because I was just in this spirit of, okay, I'm home. I'm helping out my brother who was, I thought, was sick, which he is sick. He's sick in the head. He might be sick literally, physically as well, for doing all that dark magic that they were doing towards me, but it was returning back to them. But the Most High did allow some of it to afflict me to get me where I am today, if that makes sense. I know I didn't like it at first, but it makes sense now. He wanted my enemy to think that they had the upper hand so that he could come and give me that checkmate, because the Most High is the chess player of us all. We are his chess pieces, where he is there, all knowing, all seeing everything that we do all the time. There's nothing that we could do that he don't know about. So he is the chess maker. We are the chess pieces, okay? Period. So anyway, yeah, all that was going on, using the energy weapon on me at various apartments because my stupid family members wanted us to keep on moving. My brother wasn't working, didn't have no income. And I think that was designed because they knew something that I didn't know about myself, which I still don't know. I just suspect some things. So I am looking forward to receiving my truth and clarity from our judicial system, that I know that there are some good people that do actually uphold the law, to bring vindication and justice to the victims. And I thank y'all for that. I really do. I really am looking forward to my truth and clarity because it is important. It's mine. I deserve it and I want it. So, anyway, back to what I was saying. If anyone, what was that movie? There's a movie that I believe my enemy sent to my phone. It was very interesting. It was called Aging. And I think the premise of that movie was about someone using dark magic to suck the life out of someone's youthfulness so they can live. And I think that's what Sandra, the woman that I knew as mother, was trying to do to me. Amongst other things that are very serious and criminal and sinister. I mean, the movie Mommy Dearest, I thought she was cruel, but no, she don't have anything on the things that Sandra has done to me and possibly others and the other people in this conspiracy to criminally, predatorially gang stalk me on every level to cause me to not be able to get decent jobs, or at this particular time I don't even have a job. So, they mess with my other YouTube channels that I had. These people have tried to, they stole my Weibo account, my Fidelity account. So that's why I had to, seek the judicial system that I am hoping will vindicate me. Because, you need resources in this realm to live. All of us do. I mean, because you can't go in the store. Well, people do steal, but I'm not a thief. And I don't want to resort to that. I don't want to resort to anything demeaning to my temple or breaking any laws. So that's why I am very hopeful, trusting that the judicial system this time will do the right thing for me and others who are experiencing any injustice. If that includes people who work in the judicial system, who knew about my situation and other situations, but yet did nothing. My opinion, you still did not uphold the law, so you condoned criminal activities, so you are just as guilty as these people who utilize your entity to implement their recourse of hate and attempted murder on my life. I mean, living with this person that I thought was brother Randy, he even poisoned me probably a couple of times. And then my ex, John, who did all the cooking in our relationship, and me being naive, I was like, oh, that's so great. That's so great, But I didn't know he was a hitman to come and kill me for Sandra and them because of some things that they have done that are criminal and sinister. Um, at any rate, I believe he was also poisoning the food because I would sometimes get sick, but he wouldn't get sick. So, anyway, women, men, let's pay attention in the kitchen, please. Especially if something in your gut is telling you that something's not right. Pay attention to your intuition. Ask the Creator to give you discernment because at that time, I guess the spell work that my family was already doing, and probably John too, I just didn't know it because he knew my family before I knew him. Yeah, this is some deep, effed up stuff. But it's all true. Yeah. Anyway, I am going to live and not die. I am going to see justice. I am not going to be stuck in a jar like you try to do with your jar magic. I rebuke you, your Santeria, your voodoo, your hexes, your spell work. Which brings me to this. These people were paying different practitioners. So I'm going to speak to the practitioners now. I'm not sure how that works. And I know everybody needs money because we all need money to live on this earth because that's the resource that is used to make transactions outside of speaking or exchange of other tangible gifts. So, anyway, practitioners, when somebody come to you to do spell work on another person, I don't understand why y'all don't question that. And I wonder at this particular time, the ones that did spell work on me, how are you? How is your health? How is your business going today? I just wonder about that. Because I know the chess maker, right, with the chess pieces. Some people, like Job, you cannot touch. I just happen to be one of those people. So as I speak to the listeners, I evoke you in to really look into protection habits and practice them on a daily because you never know who in secret may be trying to siphon energy from you. Like that movie is called Aging. I didn't finish watching it all, but that's just my perspective on the movie. And then when I retired from my job where I had that one boss that she was just so jealous and hateful. I believe that she has committed criminal acts against me, which she may be a part of this RICO case too. As a matter of fact, I know that she probably is because, like I said, at that particular job, they were using an energy weapon on me while I sat at my desk. And I'm so grateful to the Creator and the universe that I have full use and faculties of my body, if I'm saying that correctly, and my mind, because they were shooting it at my crown chakra. So I just am very grateful that I'm able to speak to the masses and I still have a sound mind. And I pray that it stays that way, because that is some very effed up thing to do to somebody. That energy weapon is a silent killer, and something needs to be done about that. That's why I say it's some others that sit in high places that are involved with this bullcrap. What kind of people are you? Do you have a soul? Do you have a heart? I know you do, but what's in it? Obviously, nothing, because greed superseded the thought of knowing that you're looking at a person. You know, like the Bible say, Jesus say, I'm here. You don't even know how to treat me, and I'm standing in your face. But because of the hate and the greed that just blinded this eye and that eye on all of you. That's why I say I didn't know then that when I was getting sick, that God wanted you to think that you had the upper hand. He wanted you to keep doing it, keep building that rap sheet that's going to cloak all of you like a necklace, to be harnessed, to be inputted in the prison that you are going to, if you don't die first, because you're doing all this spell work and all this devious things to somebody that don't deserve it. It's only because you did something in secret, so you thought. But the Most High is unraveling it today. This year, He is unraveling it. You don't get to go around trying to kill people for ill-gotten gain. So anyway, people, good people, beautiful people with beautiful minds and beautiful hearts that don't wish to harm anyone. And I don't care what ethnicity you are. You choose not to go around harming people because you want to help people. What is this? Anyway, I was looking out the window because I'm in a parking lot and a big semi truck was parking by me. So I was, making sure everything was copacetic. But anyway, I say this, people, we have to get it together. I mean, we all are in skin, no matter what color it is. Unless someone is coming after you and doing something to you where you have to protect yourself, that's a different story. But to secretly be doing things behind the scene, because Hollyweird is not so Hollyweird. That Illuminati bull crap that they talk about is very true, because it is happening in my situation. Yeah, so it's not so weird. Anyway, people, stop harming others for ill-gotten gain, because you never know who they are and who the Creator favors to unravel or peel back that onion on your ass, to uncover that you are a lowlife cunt. So anyway, beautiful people, continue to do beautiful things, because that's what beautiful people do. I'm going to end this for now. And again, I do thank all my subscribers, and um, I will put some information if anyone want to donate to my situation, because I do live outside of my car due to people socially engineering me to be in this predicament, as if I'm going to turn to drugs. Why? That will alter my state of mind and make my situation worse. Duh. Or make me a prostitute. That will alter my temple or give me a disease, and that will bring me closer to the death that you're already trying to get me to be in. Duh. So no, I'm turning to the judicial system. Hello. Let's make some arrests. Get these people off of the street who cause destruction to other people's lives. And I thank you so very much, because I want to get back to my femininity. See, right there, I was just in my masculinity. But I'm a very feminine person. But right now, since I'm out here by myself, but not by myself, thank you for the forces unseen that protect me. And then to my earth angels. Anyway, everybody have a pleasant rest of your evening. And I thank you for joining me, listening to what I had to have to say about my particular situation that could resonate with someone else. Please protect yourself, okay? And everyone, stay beautiful, and thank you so very much.